Yeah, hi, my friends. This special training we do for all of my friends in Zija normally takes place at the beginning of the month, and we'll get back on track in March. But I didn't want to let this time go by without sharing with you uh, some of the things that you can be doing to build your business to rank advance. And the most important thing that you can do, and I'm talking about whether, doesn't matter where you do it, whether you're doing it on a social network, whether you're doing it face to face, it doesn't matter. The most important part of being successful in network marketing, you got to talk to people. And so what I'm going to do tonight is we're going to do some live demonstrations of just how easy it can be for you and members of your team to build your business. And at the end of the day, it's all about conversation, okay? So we're going to show you simple texting and tactics, and I'm going to focus on texting tonight, primarily because this is going to be a short training. And my gift to all of you for participating in this is my social headhunting 4-step blueprint. And it's got great preliminary information where you can find the highest quality prospects for your business. Now, for those of you that are trying to do keyword searches on Facebook, Facebook is all messed up. And the keyword searches are not working right now for anybody. This 4-step blueprint also covers the 4 social networking laws you must follow. And we're going to jump into some LinkedIn accounts, and I think it's going to be pretty obvious to all of you why LinkedIn beats Facebook for prospecting and recruiting. Now, everybody moves through this process at their own pace. And so tomorrow in our 2-day top earner retreat, we're going to be taking the power of yet to a whole new level. And for those of you that are new to network marketing and you're trying to build your business, with practice and perseverance, nothing can stand in your way to becoming successful in building your Zija business. Whether you're doing it face to face or whether you're doing it on social media. And I got to tell you, once you understand how effective you can be on social media, it's the best game in town. So for those of you that are thinking, I can't do this yet, you're all going to learn how to do this with practice and perseverance. You didn't give up when you were a baby trying to learn how to walk. This doesn't work yet. It's working. It works for everybody that puts all the pieces together. I don't know yet. There's a lot to understand about this process, but Vivian, let me ask you a question. Go back 6 months to where you were, and how do you feel about social media now?
Much more comfortable. I feel confident in contacting not everyone yet, but maybe 3/4 of the people, and have verbiage to make and start conversations with them. Thanks to you.
Well, right, and with practice, with practice you're getting better. It
Yes,
doesn't make sense yet. Does it make sense to you?
yes.
Okay, it makes total sense. I don't get it yet. We're still working on this one. And I'm not good at this. Well, with practice, all of you can literally rank advance in Zija, and with some of the new products that are coming out, and the opportunities to invite your people, your prospects to events, you're all heading down the same road. Now, what I want to share with you are conversational strategies that ensure immediate duplication, because not only can you do it, but you can bring somebody into your business on Monday, and by Tuesday or Wednesday, they can be engaging, they can be talking to their friends. Now, last month, we talked about one of my students over in the UK who brought 10 people into his business, and he did that his first month. Okay? And I was working with him earlier today, and he sent me this. He sponsored 4 more people in the last 2 weeks. 3 personal trainers and 1 doctor. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to demonstrate this whole process. You see, believe it or not, there are a lot of network marketing companies out there where the leaders are telling their people, you can't build your business on a social network. The companies don't provide their people with tools. But it's undeniable. Facebook and LinkedIn are the best places to build your business. Now, there are 3 things that make a social network great for prospecting and recruiting. First, the profiles of each user contains information that helps you identify a good prospect in advance of contacting them. Second, it's a method of communication. Texting, live chat, private messaging, and third, a searching feature that enables you to filter through the entire population of users for prospecting and recruiting. But it's number 2. Number 2, a method of communicating with other users, and that is what you have to do on a daily basis if you want to be successful. Facebook and LinkedIn have all 3 of those features. They give you direct access to more people than you'll find on all the other social networks combined. Now, the formula behind the success of top earners in your business, and it's the foundation of that social headhunting blueprint, 4 C's equal big bucks. Create a page, connect with people, communicate with them, and close them. Most of you already have Facebook pages, and you can be connecting with perfect prospects and chatting with them almost at will. Creating your profile, fill in all the sections, make them public, stand out from the crowd, tell your story, not your company's story, your story. Project the real you. Now, let me explain that. When you first get into your business and you've already you're connected to people that you know, sharing a weight loss story or sharing the fact that you just got into a business can be very effective when you're just communicating with people that you're connected with and you know. But once you decide that you want to kick it up a notch and start going out and meeting new people, people that you don't know, that is when you can't be putting stuff up there about your business. Because when you approach people, you're not going to be the first person that these people see that's been talking about network marketing, and you're not going to be the first person in Zija either. Be genuine. Be the person your prospect would like you to be, and reverse engineer its content so you appeal to your target market. I call it the chameleon effect. Your profile is simple to create, makes you irresistible to perfect prospects, free to post, can attract a massive amount of people to you, and brings you instant results. And you're going to see. Tells your story to everyone, gives you immediate credibility, and it's your platform for direct communication with everybody on Facebook and LinkedIn. It's your magnet to attract other people to you, and it works 24/7. Don't turn off your computer at night. Leave it on. If you are going to turn it off, as soon as you turn it on in the morning, log back into Facebook, log back into LinkedIn, and stay logged in. Don't ever log out, and people will think you're there. Then you connect with people, the people you know, the friends of your friends, and total strangers that you want to know, and that's where you can't have your profile pages as commercials for Zija. Then we communicate. We talk to people at your convenience, identify perfect prospects, qualify them with questions, discover their problems, identify their needs, and we're going to give you some actual demonstrations of how this works, and then close them. Talk to 5 to 20 people every day. Use your company tools to present the business, make a sale every day, and take your business to the next level by getting your new recruits to duplicate the process and help them make their first sales. Now, there are 5 reasons that people will not buy from you. First, they don't feel they need what you're selling. Second, they don't have any money. Third, they're in no rush to buy. 4, they don't want what you're selling. And 5, they don't trust you. And when you follow a few simple principles, none of these are going to affect you. Because you're not going to talk to anybody that doesn't need what you're selling. Frankly, you can rule out the people that don't have any money. If they're not in any rush to buy or they don't want what you're selling, you're going to eliminate rejection by not talking to them. And after you're closed, teach your new recruit to recruit, do the same thing. Duplicate the activity, build a team, repeat the process. You know, it only takes 90 minutes for the average person to respond to an email, but it takes 90 seconds for the average person to respond to a text message. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to flip over here to LinkedIn, and Vivian has been talking to Steve Arnold. Now, Steve was active on LinkedIn an hour ago. So let me just give you a little summary here. Steve is looking for a new opportunity. He loves the challenge of sales. Every opportunity is different and results are the same. Happy clients. All right, now let's just come over here for just a minute. Looking for opportunity. On LinkedIn, you have roughly 834,000 people that are looking for an opportunity. How about looking for opportunities? You got over 1 million. And here's our buddy Steve right up at the top. He's looking for an opportunity. And we can filter this down by location or by profession. Looking for opportunities for sales, looking for opportunities in fitness. Now, Steve here has been in sales for a long time. All right? Started in sales in 1993. Custom clothing. Then he goes over to the Schaefer Group, selling something. Then sales for 8 years, Data Genesis, and now he's working at City Furniture for the last 8 years. He's selling furniture. Value City Furniture. All right? So she reaches out to him. They make the connection. What do? I'm in sales. I'm in furniture. Been in sales all my life, mostly retail. I've also done outside sales and sales consulting. Thanks for asking. You have an interesting background. Teaching and now mentoring. Your profile sets the stage for people to like you and respect you. What prompted you to become a sales professional? Young and uninspired, college didn't interest me, and I was working through high school. Never really knew how to sell until I was in my late 40s. Talking to people was what I did best. I agree that talking with people is an art. Are you doing this part-time or full-time? Talking, full-time. But timing in sales is the key to getting to a favorable outcome. You're in coaching. What exactly do you coach? Well, I agree that timing is key. I'm a retired music teacher, although I still teach a few violin students to keep active in the field. Mainly, I have a growing internet online business. What kind of sales or consulting do you do? I don't anymore. The company I worked for, I was the only salesperson. We got bought out by a large company. My position was eliminated. We help recruit, evaluate, and bridge the gaps between CEOs, presidents of companies, and their sales managers and sales staff. Okay? How do sales work in furniture store? And not exactly the best question, but I'm going to let this one slide. Sales process works, not the same steps. Still have to find pain and address it. That's if they let you talk to them. LOL. When you're talking to people online, it's all about LOLs, laughing out loud. Now, the reason Stephen here has said in his profile right here, he's looking for a new opportunity. So the obvious question that Vivian should have already asked is, why are you looking for an opportunity? Okay? So now we're coming down here, and that's very frustrating, not being able to resolve a problem or have the chance to. Do you find that people buy or how something looks? So, you know, and I'm not trying to beat you up over this, Vivian. I just want to let everybody know that we could have gotten where we wanted to go faster. Okay? Product does not last. The average lifespan of a sofa is 2 years. I've got dogs and my furnitures last longer than 2 years. Okay, so here. I have a feeling that was like, I heard that the new generation, so getting back to sales, what do you mean by the sales process? So what's happening here is Vivian's kind of going off on a tangent when what you really wanted to be asking him was, why are you looking for another opportunity? So she wishes him a happy birthday. And he's saying, what? I'm sorry?
He's wishing me.
Oh, he's wishing you a happy birthday. Did you get a lot of happy birthday?
Yes.
Okay. It's a great, the birthday strategy is amazing. Was it really your birthday?
13th it was.
Okay. So, sales processes of how you question a prospect, how you react, body language, how you bond and rapport. There's a lot about going into sizing up a prospect. Okay. Now, here you go. She gets a little bit back on track. She said, you've developed great people skills through your experiences. Many people today, myself included, have turned to the internet to make a full-time salary or extra income. Have you ever thought about doing anything like that? And I'm going to give you some great lines to use when you're talking to somebody that's been in sales for a long time. Okay? What you really wanted to say here is, you know, Stephen, many of the salespeople that I work with on LinkedIn have turned to the internet to launch new careers and make more money in network marketing. What network marketing companies have you worked with? Because anybody that has been in a sales profession for more than 10 years knows all about network marketing. It's a given. Just like if you take Super Mix every morning, it's going to help you with your cholesterol. Okay, so have you ever thought about doing anything like that? And he says, I've always been someone who needs to be face-to-face. I enjoy the encounters. Never thought about internet possibilities. Know what you mean? I've always been a face-to-face kind of guy myself and couldn't imagine working with people online. This was me, right?
Yes.
Okay. I had to jump in. Okay? I had to jump in. So this is an example of the feel, felt, found strategy. Okay? And so we went on. A good friend first demonstrated many of the applications available today to anyone, including voice and video chatting, that are exactly like being face-to-face. And when they showed me how I could be making much more money working online and still get the mental satisfaction that comes from being face-to-face, I gave it a try. Unexpected benefits included saving on travel time to and from work, access to a much bigger audience of clients, convenience of working on my schedule, and the dry cleaning savings on my wardrobe really added up, LOL. So how do you like selling furniture? It's okay, but it's retail. Hours on my feet. The guy's been doing it for 10 years. How many hours do you work? 40-ish. Wow, that's a long time to be on your feet. Are you salaried or on commission for furniture sales? He didn't answer that. Okay, he didn't answer. People will not answer questions that they don't want to answer. And so you get people talking by asking the right questions. So I jumped in on Tuesday and I said, I meant to ask you this yesterday. You said that you've been in sales all of your life, and I was curious. Most of the sales professionals, here we are, most of the sales professionals I work with on LinkedIn have all participated in network marketing, MLM, to generate an additional income stream. What companies have you worked with? So he goes, I've been in networking groups before. The best success I've had is with chambers of commerce. I was in Amherst and Kenton. Kenton is more. I would recommend Amherst. How are you getting leads now? All right, so we got to be clear. I was referring to network marketing companies like Amway, Nu Skin, Mary Kay, Avon. Do you have any experience with any of these? Now, I want you to be asking yourself as we're doing this, is there anything that we're saying that you couldn't be saying? And the answer is no. Once you get familiar with the words, once you get familiar with the entire style and approach, you are on your way to the top of your company. And do you have any experience with? And he goes, oh no, ha ha. Now, when we're working with words here, they're subject to interpretation. Now, I interpreted it different than Virginia. Virginia, how did you interpret that?
I just thought that he was referring to the Chamber of Commerce networking groups that he had been with, and that he didn't know that I was talking about internet marketing like Avon.
Well, actually, what he's going here, as soon as we bring up Amway, Nu Skin, Mary Kay, and Avon, he's going, oh no, you're not one of those people. Don't tell me. And he's going, ha ha. So he never answered the question. So Stephen, sorry for the delay. Time flies when you're having fun. In response to your last comment, LOL, there are many ways to do networking, as we just found out. Now, I just realized that I never answered your question earlier about what coaching I do. I have a global internet business which I build almost exclusively online. Basically, it's networking with people, just as you already do by talking with people you genuinely like and who like you. Actually, it's even better because you hand select who you'd like to talk to on the internet. Approximately how many people do you talk with every day in your business? And he goes 20 to 30. This was you, wasn't it?
Yes. I was getting brave.
Well, brave is good. Brave is good. How many of them actually buy something from you? And he writes back, 6 to 7. Retail is low on closing ratios. Okay, so I jumped in today at 1 o'clock. If you're closing 6 to 7 sales a day, you would be very successful in my business. Would you be up for doing a virtual meeting, which is exactly like being face-to-face, to explore how we would work together? And then we added, when I asked you if you had any experience in network marketing earlier, you said, oh no, haha. What did you mean by that? And he says, I'm over 60 years old and I've been approached by lots of people and lots of business opportunities. Not many have interested me, so I'm very skeptical. And here, we had a 4 o'clock session. I was really hoping she'd wait. And folks, you really have to have patience. So Vivian wrote, I understand your concern. Age, though, is only a number. With your skills, knowledge, and experience and wisdom, you already have what it takes to do well. What companies have interested you, and why are you skeptical of them? When you ask questions, go back and study the last answer you get to a question, and in that answer are your next questions. All right? So I'm over 60 and I've been approached by lots of people, but not many have interested me, so I'm skeptical. And she doesn't address that. You know, age, it's irrelevant. So we have a new, so this is in my new scripts book. And this is what you can do when you're talking to somebody and they tell you, or you send them a message and you wish you could take it back. And unfortunately, you can't take it back. Okay? Once it's out there, you can't take it back. It's there. So what we did was, and this is in the scripts book. Oh my God, I can't believe I just sent you the message I did. It was meant for someone else. I'm in the process of talking to 5 other people that are over 60 and sent you what was supposed to go to them. My big oops for the day. Now I had a coaching session. The person was waiting for me, so I was in a hurry. I meant to say, I'm not surprised that you're being approached by lots of people. With your track record, you're every savvy network marketer's dream prospect. Let's go back up here. I'm over 60. I've been approached by lots of people. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. With your sales experience, you are the dream of every network marketer. I'm sure you've been approached. All right. So now, to be successful in network marketing today, first, you must be passionate about the product you're representing. Now listen, when you're talking to prospects, okay, and your end result is to sign them up as a customer, your end result is to sign them up as a business builder. Sometimes it's going to be necessary to take the high road. In other words, somebody that is skeptical about network marketing because they had a bad experience. Or maybe they haven't had a bad experience, but their friends have. And they're just basically not interested. And you have to deal with that. So you want to think of yourself as an ambassador for the industry. You know something that the network marketing skeptic doesn't know. Bottom line. You know something that they don't know. If somebody ever says to you, I'd never get into network marketing. I don't know anybody that has ever made any money in network marketing. I never made any money. I don't know anybody that ever made money. Never. And your answer is, man, you're just meeting the wrong people. I mean, I know lots of people that are making money in network marketing. Look at Patty Anderson. Look at Fred Holmes. Look at all the other leaders in the company. So now we have to talk about network marketing. To be successful in network marketing today, first, you must be passionate about the product you're representing. So we still have to deal with that. I mean, the man has to like Zija. He's got to like the products. Maybe he's got high cholesterol. Okay? Then it's important that you're working with someone that is very successful that will be available to help you get going. You go all the way to the top of a business by being part of a team that provides all kinds of help. You're in business by yourself, but not for yourself. Wait a minute. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Now, I'm not sure how much longer you're planning on working, but what you're currently doing is not creating any kind of residual income. This is an important point when you're talking to salespeople and when you're talking to other types of professionals. They may be they're selling, but there's nothing that they're doing that's generate residual income. I have more to say on the subject, but I have to go for a few hours. I'll be back at 9:30 to finish this. I type with 4 fingers and 2 of them need spell check. Okay? And so he gave us a thumbs up. So he's really expecting us to come back at 9:30 for boot camp. And basically we're going to continue with this, okay? And what we want to say to him is, look, Steve, you've certainly looked at a number of network marketing companies and you've never found anything that really sets you on fire. And so with your permission, I'd like to show you what we're doing, and we're going to use some of the Zija tools. But then, see, he likes this face-to-face stuff. And so first, before we rush to do a Zoom meeting, let's get him excited about the company. Let's get him excited about the products, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up an example of a coaching student that is brand new to her company, and during our boot camp, we literally watched it. This is a textbook example of how it works, okay? And this one has a happy ending. So Zelaya lives in Atlanta. Hafitz lives in the UK. So she reaches out to him and says, hey, I've made some wonderful friends here. What do you do? This was at the end of January. Well, I'm a fitness instructor and a personal trainer. What do you do? It's not hard to have somebody ask you what you do. All you have to do is ask them what they do. They're going to be polite. 85% of the time when you ask somebody what they do, they will come back and ask you what you do. But the truth is, it doesn't matter if they never ask you what you do. Because you are qualifying them. You are interviewing them. They don't even realize you're doing it. Well, she says, well, thanks. My parents gave me the name. I was a music teacher for years and recently retired because of my growing internet business. Okay? Think about what you're doing now. I used to be a school teacher, and I recently retired because of my growing internet business. How long have you been a fitness instructor? Have an answer ready when people ask you about your business, right? I've been a personal trainer for just under 2 years. I was an engineer for the last 10. Why the switch? Well, I had to work long hours. My house started to go down, and I couldn't see my kids only at the weekend as I'm leaving home at 6 a.m. and back at 10. Good money, but no social life. All right? So she writes back, I hear this a lot with people in high-pressure jobs. Glad you got out and found a better balance. How are the money and social life now? And he writes back, beautiful. I'm making money on my website, and I'm helping other people to improve their health and life. I feel young again. Life is good. So tell me about your growing internet business. I'm interested. How would you like to be having this conversation 10 times a day? How about 20 times a day? How about if we pop over here, okay? And what we do is we come up here and we say, looking for opportunity, and we'll put in fitness. Click on people. There's 35,667 people in fitness that are looking for an opportunity. Now, that's opportunity. How about opportunities? In fitness, 43,000. Now, the company's having an event coming up in Dallas, actually close to Dallas. So we come over here and let's do a search for people in the Dallas-Fort Worth area that are looking for an opportunity in fitness. You got 703. Or what you could do is just about pick any city in Texas, okay? A lot of people. Okay, I'm interested in, tell me about your growing internet business. I'm interested. That's awesome. Same over, I have a network marketing business. And what she did over here is she said basically, now she's building another business. She's in another company. So what would have happened here would have been, I have a network marketing business. I'm working with a company called Zija. What network marketing company do you work with? And he goes, Facebook and YouTube, because people don't get the term network marketing and equate it with their Amway experience. MLM. And I don't understand, you grow your business on Facebook and YouTube? What's your website? So he gives it to her. All right? And she looks it over. How many clients you get every month? This is my online business. I have 6 clients from all over the world, and I have 10 one-on-one in my gym. So she's doing the math. That's 16, 24,000 pounds. What's the maximum number you could coach per month? I'm using software to do most of the work for me, so I could coach more than 100 people online every month. That sounds great. Now, I enjoy connecting with entrepreneurial people. Many of the fitness instructors I work with, now pay attention to this. Many of the fitness instructors I work with are making extra income to support their growing training business. You're already one step ahead of them because you have a great website. Would you be interested in making some extra income? So when you're talking to somebody that's only been in fitness for a short period of time, they're not established, they're open, they're looking for other ways to make some money. She says, tell me more, please, let me know how. Okay, so she wants to know, well, what is your experience with network marketing? And he says, none. Well, network marketing companies are companies like Avon and Amway. Would you be open to learning more about the network marketing company I've aligned with and how you could generate income with it? Yeah. Yeah. What do you think your business would be like if you're having 10 conversations like this every day? Now, here you go. I work with Zija. So I'm going to send you a few videos. Different company. I'm just kind of blanking out the company. I build my business almost exclusively online. I'll show you exactly what I do and help you build and grow your business. Zija products will fit in beautifully with your health and wellness program. I myself have an incredible transformation with the products. Help me lose weight, build gorgeous lean muscle, and I have amazing energy. And she's got a little before and after thing. These give amazing power to your story. Amazing transformation. Thanks for sharing. Okay, she says, thank you. Let's help build your business and earn extra money for your family. And she's feeling really good about all of this. And then he goes, no, thank you. This is not for me. So she writes back, I assume you would love the passive income aspect. May I ask what exactly is not for you? He didn't answer. I get a text at 5 o'clock in the morning. Help! Help! I thought I was going to get him. I lost him. I said, you haven't lost him. So we jumped in, and first we sent a little image. If the plan doesn't work, change the plan, but never the goal. And this is what I said. As I was sending this out to a few friends, I thought of you. Now, most of the personal trainers that have been in the business for 5 or more years have all found network marketing companies with products they could recommend to their clients with enthusiasm and generate an additional income stream. If you don't have an extra income stream coming in, you only make money when you're training others. Personal trainers use network marketing to subsidize their growing business or use the extra income to give them time off from training. You don't have to sell Zija. You have to show the other person why they need Zija. If you can't get excited about, oh, I left it in there. Whoops. I strongly suggest you, if you can't get excited about Zija, I strongly suggest you find a network marketing company with products you can be passionate about. Then find someone in the company you can work with that is successful and work with them. You're not the first entrepreneurial personal trainer that I've worked with that discovered building an online clientele does not produce residual income. All it does is keep you in front of a monitor instead of being face to face. And then sometimes, hey, best of luck in your new career. Let's stay in touch. Take the high road. And he goes, definitely. And 3 minutes later, he goes, I'm just not good at networking. That's all. And the next day he says, it was already into the next day. Thanks. All right. Now pay attention to this. Sorry for the delayed response. Time seems to fly when you're having fun. You really don't have to be good at networking to be successful in network marketing or in my business. Now, you've already been successful at getting online clients and real-time clients because you're passionate about what you're doing. People must like you. The enthusiasm for what you're doing comes across online. To be successful in network marketing today is a team effort. It also involves constant personal growth as we learn new things. You'd be in business for yourself, but not by yourself. I assure you, it wouldn't take you any time at all to become comfortable at making connections with people that you genuinely like and who like you. That's all that networking is. The most successful personal trainers all have to develop networking skills, or they wouldn't be very successful as trainers. Working together, I would help you develop the networking skills you think you need. I'm not sure you need much help with this, LOL, laughing out loud, and become very successful in network marketing. Naturally, you'll also be using these skills to increase the size of your personal training clientele. We sent them another little image, the 3 C's of life: choices, chances, changes. You must make a choice to take a chance or your life will never change. And then we ended with, if you'd like to explore your possibilities, I'd be delighted to help you and introduce you to some of the other personal trainers I work with that have become 6- and 7-figure earners. When we schedule a convenient time to talk, they scheduled a time, gave her his credit card, signed her up for the biggest package, and boom, he's in. Okay? Now, before we close, I know a number of you here have, over the last year, purchased my Endless Free Leads mobile program, and it was released at the end of the month. And I'm just going to take a minute, and I want to if you haven't picked it up yet, this is an overview of what's in it.
Welcome to the full product tour of Endless Free Leads Mobile, the most effective and comprehensive home study training in the history of network marketing. Created by the father of social networking, Max Steingart, this multimedia training system is unlike anything else that's ever been produced. You'll be impressed with how thorough it is, and even more so by how easy it is for you to understand and apply the powerful techniques and strategies that have enabled others just like you to enroll 5, 10, even 20 or more people a month. As soon as you log in, you'll be taken to this welcome video. You not only have the ability to get a complete understanding of everything on video, but every part of this course is multimedia. So you can also download the audio and separate visuals from this video. The next part is the 4-step formula, which is the MAX method. Creating the ideal profile on Facebook and LinkedIn. Once again, you can download each of the components to this more than 1 hour long video. Connect. Once you've created your profile, you want to connect with ideal prospects, then be able to communicate with them effectively, and once you do that, be able to close the sale. Now we are into the 6 training modules. Each of these modules has an ebook, which is not only downloadable, but check this out. You can open it up as a flip book. This gives you the ability to randomly access all of the information within the book. It's very attractive, easy to absorb the information. Then, once you've been through the series, you'll have a menu on the left-hand side that gives you the opportunity to be able to jump to any page where you need particular help so that you don't have to go through the entire book. The next module covers the scripts book. Now, this is perhaps the most valuable part of the entire series because this gives you the exact words you need to be able to speak to people regardless of what sort of background or profession they come from. Once again, there's a video plus the downloadable book plus the flip book. Now look at this. The table of contents is completely clickable. So this gives you another way to be able to access the information. In addition to that, on the left-hand side, there is a very detailed random access menu. Look at this. It gives you the ability to focus in on very specific scripts at the moment you need them. So if you're on the telephone with somebody or you're texting somebody and you've gotten to the point where you've discovered they're an affiliate marketer, you'll have the right script. Or if they're in car sales or a college student or they own a gym or they're a headhunter, you'll be able to go topic by topic, career by career, profession by profession, and know exactly what to ask and the right order to ask those questions. There is nothing like this anywhere. Just look at this detail. Even Uber. I love it. With this powerful scripts book, you will never again be at a loss for what to say to any prospect under any circumstance. Our next module is the Profile Guide. This helps you create a truly magnetic profile on Facebook and LinkedIn and avoid the mistakes that are so common when people attempt to use social networking. The next module is the Top Earners Daily Routine. Everybody is blessed with 24 hours in a day, and it's how you use that time effectively that can make all of the difference. This is like looking over the shoulder of the top earners in network marketing to see exactly how they schedule their day and how they use their time. This next topic is always a favorite, and that is the secrets to closing a sale in 30 minutes or less without any kind of high pressure or tricky sales tactics. This helps you make a sale every day in the most natural and comfortable way possible. And we wrap up this series with the last module, which is the 6 social selling strategies that summarizes everything that you've learned in this entire course. Folks, there is nothing as comprehensive and complete as Endless Free Leads Mobile. There is nothing like it available at any price. And now it can be yours at a deeply discounted introductory price. Click the link to see what the special pricing is, and remember, we reserve the right to withdraw this special pricing without notice. Please, don't suffer the pains of regret. Take action now while it is so affordable. Thanks for being here, and we will look forward to seeing you on the inside of Endless Free Leads Mobile.
Okay, for those of you that already purchased it, it's available. It's in, let me just hit the back button, get out of this. Okay, now, I'm going to do something a little crazy, and I know my staff is going to absolutely drive me crazy. I'm going to drive them crazy. We have a boot camp session that is going to start in about 8 minutes. And what I'm going to do, and they're going to kill me, the session that we're doing tonight for boot camp is closing the sale. All right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give all of you the link. For those of you that are registered, well, you've already got the link. For those of you that are not registered, I'm going to stick it in the chat window here. Okay, and it's going to be a 2-hour session. We're going to be jumping in, and we're going to be literally working with everybody in boot camp, helping them close sales. And it'll give you a little bit, and as a matter of fact, one of the things that we're going to be doing is we're going to be jumping back into Vivian's account, and we're going to help her work with her prospect, okay? Does anybody have any questions? I'm also going to give you we just opened up our March boot camp, and because you're in Zija, use the promo code 500 off and participate for $97 as opposed to $597. You want to pick up Endless Free Leads? It's still available at a discount. endlessfreeleads.com. All right. Now, again, it always comes down to one thing. It's always going to come down to talking to people. It takes 90 seconds for the average person to respond to a text message. Today, 99% of your prospecting, recruiting, and business building can now be done on your mobile phone. Sending video in a text message produces immediate results. Top earners in your business will tell you, if you want to be successful, talk to 5 people about your business every day. You can do that in less than an hour. You want to be wildly successful, talk to 10 people every day. You can do that in less than an hour by texting other people. And if you want to go to the top of your business in the next 90 days, talk to 20 people about your business every day. You can do that 2 hours a day. The best part about what I'm sharing with you is it's not technical. It's not complicated. You don't need a list. You don't need traffic. You don't need a blog or any of that other stuff. All you need is a free profile page. Great example, Bob Tyler. In our first private session, we opened up his settings, we made him visible to everybody, and then we added entrepreneur to his profile. He sent me this message, I can't believe this, after just calling myself an entrepreneur on my profile. I had 3 old friends call my brother to get my phone number. They all called me wanting to know what I was doing, and I sold all 3 products. I said, Bob, go ahead and post that on your Facebook timeline. So he does. And he ends up, in 24 hours, 25 people liked the post, 29 people made comments, and 8 more people became customers. 11 customers in 24 hours. It only happens when you talk to people. We'll be back next month with some more examples of how you can be building your business anywhere in the world, and all you have to do is talk to people. So until next time, best of luck in building your business, and God bless.